In the words of Thornton Wilder, theater is the greatest of all art forms, the most immediate way in which a human being can share with another the sense of what it is to be a human being. Every summer at the Performing Arts Academy, this theater is also creating magic.
Being a part of a theatrical production, whether you're on stage or behind stage, is kind of like learning how to be a professional magic maker. And what kid doesn't want to learn to do that, right? The special effects of life.
This magic is real and contagious.
We've had as many as about 120 actors, plus 30 to 40 tech students. So this is like an anthive of talent.
Getting them to do something over the summer that allows them to experience wonderful magic, and stage light and, wigs and makeup and costumes. If it's just like removing them a little bit from ordinary life into something beautiful and magical, we're doing something good,
The good that is being shared not only provides extensive theatrical training, it shines a spotlight on the talent within each student.
When a young person can discover a worth, an ability, or a talent within them, you're creating the development of a human being, and it's life-changing. No kid's ever going to become a computer wizard without a computer. Well, no kid is ever going to be a great performer without an opportunity to have both audience and platform.
In St. Bernard Parish, the platform for performance is the Chalmette High Cultural Arts Center. This theater is in a high school, and it is amazing. This is awe-inspiring.
It is amazing. It is truly a wonderful building. It's so well thought out. The technology that's over your head and around you in this space is absolutely amazing. But Tom, all of that pales in comparison to the amazing tech students that will literally bring this building to life. And then once those actors and actresses come on this stage to begin to sing, act, and dance, you haven't seen anything yet. Wait till these kids rock this for you.
You went jazz hands.
You did too much? Sorry.
For over 40 years, it's never too much when it comes to the kids for Charles Cassar. And with opening night for the musical Once Upon a Mattress just a day away, his excitement cannot be contained.
Children have gifts, children have talents, and sometimes the missing piece is a place to do it right. I realized early on, if we're asking kids to say no to things that aren't good, we certainly need to give kids an opportunity to say yes to those things that are amazing. And that's part of what this building's all about. What's so amazing is year after year, we're discovering new levels of how best to use it, how best to give kids an opportunity to both discover their performing talent and their tech talents.
For two members of the Academy's artistic team, this is personal. They are both graduates of Chalmette High and daughters of Charles Cassar.
It is not the theater that we grew up performing in, but we like to think about the fact that we were part of the generation that helped pave the way and pave the vision for our administration to feel like this was a good way to invest funds.
The dream of a state-of-the-art theater and teaching facility in St. Bernard would have seemed impossible in the wake of Hurricane Katrina.
Imagine 2005. The decimation of this community was beyond anyone's imagination.
There was not a home, a church, a school, a building, a business that was not affected. And we knew that the school system was what would bring the people back.
No matter where you live, nature is going to come calling. It's inevitable. What matters is, how does your community answer that call?
But I think people underestimated our people here in St. Bernard, and especially our people here within our school system.
within 3 years of that, a school board and Doris Voce as superintendent made the absurd or absolutely divine and visionary decision to build this amazing, phenomenal structure. And it has begun to pay off year after year.
So what we decided to do was to offer every child magnificent opportunities and to produce a physical facility that was second to none in this state.
That investment continues today.
She recognizes the value of an enrichment program in a child's life.
And to that, I also think it's partly the community has recognized that this is such a big part, basically, of our students' lives.
Through the graciousness of our school system and those community supporters, the kids that come here come to an amazing experience. No one is ever denied the opportunity to do things because of lack of money.
So while it was an extremely difficult time, it further reinforced and brought our community together. And we knew that we could survive and we knew that we could rebuild.
You passed!
Every summer, the community comes together to volunteer to help put on this play.
The places that volunteers are involved they're prolific.
Yeah.
From serving dinner
Yeah.
and cooking dinner
To our carpenters, to the people that work in our costume shop,
to the orchestra.
Right, yeah, because we have a full-fledged, basically volunteer orchestra, which is so amazing.
This community also created a desire for others to answer the call.
I realized that I was extremely passionate, I think, about this area, about cultivating the kids in this area to help them move forward in the next phase.
I had this epiphany at one point that truly everything in my life has led to preparing me for this moment. And it's a very humbling and exciting thing all at once, that when you feel like truly you're where you're supposed to be.
Their mother, Pam Kassar, who manages the costume shop, and their father could not be more proud of where their daughters are.
Think about that expression, giving someone a piece of bread or teaching someone to make bread. My two daughters are helping kids make bread. The kids that are here, these young people in 25 years, are going to be shakers and movers, world changers.
Our kids are getting a positive experience, and that positive experience is going to help fortify them in their self-confidence, making them better and more confident individuals. And so they're able to do that and show that to other people, and therefore hopefully go on and be productive and amazing members of society.
What a genuine princess.
So in addition to dazzling audiences and exploring the world of performing arts, these students are learning what community truly means.
Our kids realize a $40,000 to $60,000 summer show does not happen without a lot of people doing a lot of things. And there would be no program if it weren't for those young people who want to do it. So it's a togetherness. It is a real magical togetherness that needs to take place.
The magic of the Performing Arts Academy doesn't always happen in the glare of the spotlight.
In your community, there are talented young people waiting for someone to open a magic door. And this program has kind of opened the magic door to see and to encourage the talent that's within so many.